Nigel, a comprehensive victory, 4-0 here. What did you make of it?
I think the scoreline flatters us a little bit. I just think it was how clinical we were with the finishing. I don't think it was a 4-0 game. I think Forest Green had quite a few spells in the game. Certainly the last 25 minutes of the first half, or something like that, where they were on top and we had to defend extremely well to keep a clean sheet. And we got away with 1 or 2 as well, which is often the difference, and the teams at the top get a little bit of a break at times and the confidence kicks in, and that was the difference between the two teams today.
Yeah, the bottom line, you were merciless in front of goal in that second half.
Yeah, and I think the first goal was always important, but I think the second goal in the context of the game today was important also, and then we could get the fresh legs on and everything. It was important for Tom Nichols to get his first goal for the club, and then you see the strength of the bench, you know, when you can bring Quinn on and Akins on and Aaron Lewis and Iram and everything, Maka, and it doesn't weaken the side. I think the bench today is as good, if probably the best we've had all season. You know, we've had times when we've had strong benches, but you look around today, any one of them could have started the game.
Clough got a brace. Let's talk about his first goal after 11 minutes. That was a fine strike, wasn't it? Really well executed to beat the goalkeeper at his near post.
Yeah, low and hard, which is what, you know, he had a similar situation last week against Notts County and put it into their supporters over the bar. And we keep banging on to them about it, you know, get your head over it and low and hard and, you know, cause a problem for the goalkeeper. And he's done that with the first one. And it just settled us down, I think, for 5 minutes. But I think after that we lost our way a little bit. But I don't think we lost our way. I think Forest Green played extremely well for 25 minutes. They're getting into the striker's feet. They've got the lad behind, McAllister, causing a problem. And they've got some very good players, which we talked about in the week. And if they'd have got a goal at any time today, it might have well been a different result.
Yeah, in open play in that first half, as you touch upon there, they probably ended the half the better. They applied pressure, but without really testing your goalkeeper.
No, because we defended well and we just snuffed it out at times, or a misplaced last cross or pass or something like that. You know, without Christie having too many saves. But when we got in at half time, you know, we said we have to be better. We have to play better in the second half, and we changed formation within 5 minutes just to give us a little bit more solidity.
That seemed to pay off, didn't it? Because you did go up a couple of gears at the start of the second period.
Yeah, well, it's funny, isn't it? Because everyone says, "Oh, get 2 up top and 1 behind." You know, almost 3 up at times. Change formation, so you've only got 1 striker, and you look more dangerous because you get more control of the game, and then you get sort of better efforts and playing through. And I think our last 3 goals came from that sort of play.
And it was that 10-minute spell, wasn't it, that ultimately did the damage where you got 2 goals?
Yeah, and then you get the second and then the third, and the game's over. And we're still encouraging the players to go forward, because good teams, a number of times, you know, you talk about the old Manchester United, you know, under Sir Alex Ferguson and stuff, you used to see them 2-0 up and then they'd score 90 plus 2 and 90 plus 4 or something. Still go and get goals, you know, put corners in and everything, and don't sit back. If there's 30 seconds, a minute to go, and it's a 1-goal game, it's a different situation. But when you're 3 up, you know, then we should be looking for more goals.
There were some lovely finishes today, weren't there? Tom Nichols getting his first goal for the club.
Yeah, important for him. Gave him his first start today. We just thought the smaller, more agile, nimbler lads would cause the 3 centre-halves a few more problems than, you know, Lucas up there. And it's important that he gets, you know, he's a striker, he's got to get goals, so couldn't have worked out better. Will's got one today and Tom's got his first for the club.
And if things weren't bad enough at that stage for Forest Green, you brought Lucas Akins on, and he really knocked on the door and dealt a few killer blows with 2 assists.
Sometimes he coming on, he has a hell of an impact on the game, as you saw today, and Stephen Quinn the same. I don't know how it is, how it works like that, but just sometimes it does. But it was good to get them on for 20 minutes, and then they're available. Everybody's available, hopefully, for Tuesday.
Will Swan's starting to come into the form that we know?
That we saw last season, and he looks a threat when he's making those runs and running in behind. He's got himself a goal today. He should have got a shot off just before when he laid it back for George Maris with his left foot. I think a really confident Will Swan would have done, but it's lovely he's got himself a few goals now. We've got the 3 strikers to choose from. I think Davis was the one today that didn't really produce, having won us the game last week, but that's great because that's where the others have to step up.
And in the dying embers, in the closing minutes in stoppage time, I saw that you were still determined to increase the goal difference because you were urging your side to push forward, and you got the rewards through that superb swerving strike by Clough.
Yeah, it was, as an individual strike, it was the best of the game, but so it's important we keep going forward. Having lost out by 1 goal last season, if it comes down to that, we don't want that feeling again.
how pleased are you, perhaps even equally, with a clean sheet? You had your goalkeeper to thank as well near the death.
Yeah, and which, as we've just mentioned in there, when you're 3-0 up, you shouldn't be then giving chances away like that. We should be in control of the game, looking for another goal, but not giving up chances. And it's something that we keep, again, highlighting and emphasising to the players. Be professional right to the end and take great pride in your clean sheets.
Sets you up nicely, this, ahead of another busy week.
Yeah, big week as well. Harrogate going extremely well at the moment, and Walsall away. So I said at the start, before, that these 9 points are going to be vital. We've got 3 of them. Let's try and get a few more.
Thanks as ever.
Thank you.